the middle of the Middle East, there's a land that's not on any map. It's not a country with borders, but a country of spirit. This is Kurdistan, a place carved into rough mountains. Turkey, Iran, Iraq, Syria. The people who live here are called Kurds, one of the oldest and largest groups without a state. Their story isn't just about survival, it shows the power of identity. They say the mountains are their only friends. These tall peaks have been their refuge. The heart of the Kurdish people speaks through their culture. It's a rich and colorful blanket made with old traditions and new ideas. At its center is the Kurdish language. It's a group of different ways of speaking, part of the Indo-European family, different from Arabic, Turkish, Persian. For hundreds of years, speaking or writing in Kurdish was often not allowed. It was an act of saying no, a way to keep identity alive in secret. The language holds their history, poems, and wise sayings, a living library passed down by song. Their music is the heartbeat of this culture, love, sadness, and the yearning to be free. Folk songs, strawn, and dances like the govend tell stories of love and courage. Kurdish food celebrates the land, dolma, cozy, and fresh naan. Food is a warm invitation. Clothes are bright and proud, intricate embroidery, beads, sashes, worn with pride at weddings and festivals. Every year, when spring begins, a fire is lit across the mountains of Kurdistan. This is Newroz, the Kurdish New Year. A time to celebrate new life and new beginnings. A burst of happiness and community. The story remembers Kawa, a blacksmith who stood up against a cruel ruler and lit a fire that has burned every year since. Families gather in fields and valleys, lay blankets, hold hands and dance together. Govend, a circle with no end. They link fingers and shoulders, move to a fast beat, sharing strength. As evening comes, huge fires are lit on hilltops and in squares. People sing of freedom and hope. Some jump over the flames to leave the hard times behind and start the new year clean and strong. For many, Newroz was an act of defiance. Lighting a fire meant saying, "We are here," against bans and oppression. Today, it is celebrated openly in many places. A living flame of hope that cannot be put out. The story of the Kurdish people is marked by a long and hard struggle, lived under the shadow of bigger empires and new countries. After the Ottoman Empire fell, the victorious powers once promised the Kurds a country in the Treaty of Sèvres. It was a moment of huge hope, a promise that was soon broken. The Treaty of Lausanne replaced it, and the modern map left no place for Kurdistan. Their homeland was cut into pieces. Overnight, they became small groups within Turkey, Iran, Iraq, and Syria, facing laws meant to erase them. Their language was banned, music silenced, and cultural celebrations forbidden. The fight for recognition was often met with brutal force. Killings, forced moves, and the destruction of cultural roots. Tens of thousands were killed in campaigns like Unveiling. Halabja remains a deep wound. The world often looked away. Yet they organized politically and formed defenders like the Peshmerga, those who faced death, to protect their people. This constant struggle forged unity across borders, and a powerful determination to win peace and rights. Their shared history of suffering only strengthened their resolve for democracy, secular governance, and women's rights. The land itself shows marks of violent history, ruined villages and scarred fields. Silent streets and collapsed houses are reminders that can't be erased. Each stone tells a story of families forced to leave, of losses carried in memory. Yet new life appears, sprouts among rubble and children playing where homes once stood. Rebuilding is more than construction. It's an act of faith. We are still here. Fresh paint, cornerstones, and murals declare a refusal to let destruction win. The people carry scars in their hearts. Every family has a story of loss, remembered at memorials and graves. They turn pain into strength, training youth, rebuilding schools, planting seeds for a better future. The true story of the Kurdish people is told in quiet, personal lives rather than big books. A mother teaching her children the forbidden alphabet at home, a small act that is a revolution. An old farmer cares for an olive grove his family tended for generations, rooted like the trees. He has seen neighbors leave and wars sweep his valley, yet he stayed, listening to the land. Children who lost homes still laugh and invent games. Their laughter is the strongest sound. They carry pain no child should know, yet they find joy in a soccer game and make worlds from found objects. A young woman leaves her studies and family to defend her community. Fighting as an equal, she challenges old ways. Women take leadership, become doctors, artists, and soldiers, a bright light of hope. These individual stories together create the epic of Kurdish strength, quiet, steady, and enduring. When existence is denied, art becomes a battleground, a way to show who they are and keep history safe. Filmmakers like Bahman Gobadi have shown borderland realities to the world. Films like Turtles Can Fly revealed refugee lives. Artists paint the killings, the beauty of homeland, and murals that declare we exist, visible acts of memory and defiance. Poets like Sigerswin guard the nation's feelings. Words passed in secret became anthems of the soul. Weavers stitch stories into carpets, motifs telling tribe, land, and myths. Teaching a child to weave is passing on the soul. In every stitch, brushstroke, and film frame, Kurds create their nation anew, an act of beautiful defiance. What is the biggest dream of the Kurdish people? You can hear it in the mountains and across the diaspora. For many, it is simple and deep. Peace. A future where children sleep without fear, and the sound of bombs is gone. It means normal mornings, markets, building a home, raising a family, and aging in the land of their ancestors. For others, the dream is recognition, language, culture, and a place at the table of nations. They build institutions, a parliament in Iraqi Kurdistan, schools, organizations, and safe places for displaced people. In Rojava, experiments in direct democracy and gender equality are being tried, practical efforts toward a fairer society. These are not only ideas, they are concrete projects, schools, councils, community initiatives, and cooperation. The dream travels from mountain ridges to diaspora cities, kept alive by grandparents' stories, songs at weddings, and mothers' quiet prayers. The Kurdish journey is a passage through high mountains and dark valleys, a story of a culture that refused to die. They were let down by treaties and split by borders, their language banned and villages destroyed, yet they endure. Culture has been their armor. Music, dance, and nuraz keep identity alive through the hardest times. Scars remain, but hands join to rebuild. Schools reopen, farmers tend fields, councils debate. Hope is practical and human. A nation is more than lines on a map. It's shared memory, language, and a dream kept alive from grandparents to children.